Well, hello there. I'm so glad that you're here today. I'm Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment, and I teach fun art, not fine art. And I'm going to put my camera so I can see your comments. So go ahead and just say whatever you want to say and we can talk. Maureen, I am so glad you're here and I hope you had a good weekend. You're one I look forward to seeing every day, and if I have live video interruption, this is crazy. I've done everything to keep from having video interruption, so we'll see what's going on here. Anyway, we'll let it get straightened out the first couple of minutes, and I am going to have to turn off my volume or you'll just hear an echo. So there, we've taken care of everything. We have a new project today. This is day one of the project, and I've been trying to get ready for it. In fact, I started thinking about it over the weekend. I knew what we were going to do, which was going to be a banner, banner with magnetic strips at both ends, and I really had looked forward to that. And I thought, I've got to get back outside and prime the canvas. It's really duck cloth. Prime the canvas, and before you know it, I had changed my mind about the project. So this is the canvas right here. It's about a 15 by 22 piece of duck cloth, but we're going to do something so much fun with it, you're not going to believe it. So we're going to make this into a floor cloth. I love floor cloths, don't you? And these are, kind of like an early American project. So that's why I really love them. I followed a lot of floor cloth artists over the years, and I've always wanted to do one. So this gives me an opportunity. It's just like I told y'all maybe a couple of weeks ago. I'm just filled with gratitude that this opportunity to do the lives has come along, because it gives me a chance to get rid of some of the projects that I've been carrying around with me for rallies. I teach painting at RV rallies hey Kim, and I teach at RV rallies. I teach at RV manufacturer rallies, and we are on our way to a rally in Lafayette, Louisiana. We'll be able to leave Red Bay on Thursday. We are in Red Bay, Alabama for the past 4 weeks. That's kind of a long time for us to stay somewhere. I'm so glad you're here, Kim. And I wish you and Maureen could meet each other. Kim is an excellent seamstress. Not seamstress, but she can sew, man, she can sew. Anyway, if you have any thoughts about the floor cloth, like I said, Kim, I don't know if you were here, it's about a 22 by 15 floor cloth. And what I did was, it was kind of a flimsy thing. I primed it with gesso on one side and pressed it beforehand with Easy Press. And then I primed it on the other side just to make it stiffer. So it's got a real good feel to it, and it also is stiff, but I may put a backing on it after I finish painting it. So anyway, that's our project. And I wanted to also tell you, we've enjoyed Red Bay this time. We come here every year to get something done, and also see friends that we've made over the past 12 years that we have been full-timers. And we have also, oops, I forgot something. Welcome to the show. Okay, I always have to do that. That just makes me feel better. But this time we've gotten to attend 3 or 4 different festivals that have been in little towns around in Alabama. We're on the western part of Alabama, not far from the Mississippi line. So Saturday, we went over to a little town called Winfield, Alabama, to attend their annual Mule Day. So, have you ever been to a Mule Day? Well, if you ever have an opportunity, go to one, because it really is a lot of fun. The mules have a good time. We had a good time, and it was a parade there was a parade. There was a car show. There was a lot of good. I'm glad you're being productive. There were a lot of of crafts, but nothing I hadn't seen before. So I always look for new things, and I didn't see it. So anyway, I'm going to start. Yeah, me too. I'm going to start painting in just a minute. But this, like I said, this Thursday we will leave, and we'll stay 2 days in Meridian, Mississippi, and we'll be on our way to what is an international food festival in Lafayette, Louisiana. Lafayette is like the home of good Cajun cooking, but this is an international festival, and we've been there like about 2 or 3 years ago, but the weather was really bad. Now, we're going to be visiting a rice plantation. Maybe you know them, Mr. and Mrs. Charles Trahan, and they own a rice plantation, and I'm getting a message that I might be having video interruption, but I'm going to keep talking, and a lot of times if you go out and then come back in, you won't have a problem. It's already straightened out on my end, or if you need to catch me on the replay, very important information coming up. So anyway, we'll be there, and I'm looking forward to that. Louisiana is a very interesting city to visit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain again what we're doing here. This is about a 15 by 22 piece of duck cloth, but I have primed it on both sides to make it stiff, and it's going to be a little floor cloth. And I've already decided, I penciled in my lines, but looks like I'm still not recording. It's so aggravating when I know that I have a very good signal here. We changed our Facebook Lives because all the people were getting off work at the plant here, and they were probably getting on Facebook. So I thought, well, this will work. But I still have interruptions, so I don't know whether that will change when we move on down the road or what. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be painting this because there are a lot of pieces to what I'm doing. If I make a mistake, I'll go in with a Sharpie pen and or paint over it, because it's real easy when you're doing these stripes not to be in line sometimes. You're going to get to see all of me being out of line. Okay. Yep, I have stopped completely. Now, if you want to come in and do the replay, it's going to be recording while I'm doing this. So I'm going to be, well, I can go ahead and tell you in case you come back. The middle of this I've already planned. I had done a project one time on a tin chicken feeder. Have you ever seen those? Any of y'all that live in rural areas probably have seen them, but I loved it. And I painted a chicken in a nest that was in a cage, and it was just adorable. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't understand why this live video has been it says it should resume shortly, but I'm going to continue what I'm doing so that you can come back and watch the replay. Anyway, what I was saying about the chickens is that they make a beautiful subject no matter what. I don't know where I'll put this rug, but I might keep it just for an example. I'm left-handed, yes. So some of you may say, oh, you can't do that if you're not left-handed. Oh, yes, you can. So I'm just going to be filling in these lines, and in just a minute, if it hasn't come back on, I'm going to say goodbye for the day. I was looking at a Facebook Live a while ago, and it did the same thing. I don't know who's having problems today, but I have a very good signal here, and that's why it is always confusing when that happens. Anyway, I'm going to continue painting, but I won't take up your time waiting for this to come back. There was something I wanted to say. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow at 2:15. Also, throughout the week, we'll be finishing this rug, and I will complete it with several coats of pure polyurethane, as well as I probably will be looking for some backing for this also. Kim, if you know of something that would be good for backing on this, just let me know. It's like canvas now. It's very stiff from what I did. Okay. So anyway, I'm cutting this off, and I'd like to thank you all for being here if you were here. And it's a great day. To have a great day, please come back sometime. We will continue this tomorrow at 2:15. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.